Oh, yeah, it looks like we're live.
We are live, and I'm going to just make sure we're okay here, and I'm going to close the window so that there we go. We're not going to get an echo. Now I have to go and pin this to the top of the page.
Gotcha. I just need to share this into my group.
Awesome sauce.
And I would encourage anybody to share this wherever they want.
And while you're coming in, folks, hit that love button and comment in the chat where you're logging in from, because that's always going to help us go a little more viral. I'm in the wrong spot here to pin this to the top. We will be getting started in about 2 minutes, folks. 2 minutes. Perfect. That's pinned to the top of the page. Post.
Cool. That should be shared. Rock and roll. We already got a bunch of people on. A lot of folks on already. Awesome.
Yeah.
Mr. Dave Gardner in the house. What's going on?
Draft.
Trevor, Greg, Carlos, Rico, Ethel, Tony, Michael. Let's see who else we got on here. Brian Donnellan, as always. Doug. Greg Schmidt. I think that's the second time I saw you there, buddy.
Active. Yep. Now we're active over here.
Steve, Rhonda. A lot of folks. Shannon Reagan's in the house. What's going on? Carlos. Cool. Well, man. Joel, I think it's safe to say we got something pretty kick-ass to talk about tonight.
Yeah, I'm super excited, man. I'm super excited. I mean, it's usually past my bedtime at this time, but not tonight, you know?
Yeah.
I'm super excited. Just making sure everything's A-okay.
Rhode Island in the house. Terry Washburn in the house. What's going on, Terry?
Okay, where am I not seeing the comments here?
Lisa's in the house. Paul's in the house. Blake Bowman. All right, cool.
There we go. Now I'm seeing comments. All right. Hey, everyone. Let us know where you're logging in from. We're going to get started in about, 30 seconds or so.
And drop some value bombs tonight.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hit that like button, folks. Share it on your wall. We got some great information for you.
And for those that have not checked their back office, cycle commissions posted today. What's up? Those are
a little higher than last month for sure.
Yes, they definitely were higher than. Dave Gardner commenting on the No Shave November right there, rocking that.
So. Yeah, no, you know what happens with that is I didn't do it because then I'd look 80 years old, you know. So we're ready to get started, my friend.
You'd look 80 years old. Have you seen the salt and pepper going on here, buddy?
Yeah, I know, but
it's mostly salt. There's not a lot of pepper. It's mostly salt.
Well, you like salt, you know. Just don't get into salt too much. Bad for your kidneys. Alrighty, folks. Well, thanks for being here. It's 8:01, 9:01 Eastern Time. Thank you for being here, Mr. Kump. Daniel's going to be sharing his slides tonight. And basically, and finally, and very excited for everybody because now, as I promised, we're going to be going from $398 commissions all the way to $1,000 commissions. That is absolutely going to drive your business forward. It's going to give you more income to invest on the front end of your business, which is critical, folks, absolutely critical to your success. And thank you to Daniel, actually, and a few other marketers. You know, the professional that we're putting out there is going to include everything in the university, but more. A lot more, and that's super cool. You know, it's nice to be aligned with professional marketers so that I can, you know, I'm busy running the company. I'm busy making sure things are working for you guys. When you got professionals like so many in the group, and Daniel and Owana and Dave Weber and everybody, Gregory, you know, sharing their knowledge and helping us to put this professional together really makes a big, big difference. So listen up, folks. Share this if you can. This will be the last weekend. Without question, I know I've said it a few times, but this will be the last weekend where you'll be able to lock in for such a low, ridiculous price because with $1,000 commissions, of course, with the professional and so much value going up on it, well, it's going to cost a little bit more, but it's going to be worth the investment. I've always built a business based on value first, commission second, but you're going to be making $1,000 commissions now. What do you think, Daniel?
I think I want everybody to think of this real quick before we get into the slides. Like, $1,000 commission for just about everybody watching this now on the replay, whenever. those are life-changing numbers for a lot of people. Like those numbers can help make or break somebody's month, from paying their bills, debt, credit, whatever. This is a big deal. This is really, really a big deal. So we're fired up for this. And I know that a lot of folks we've been talking about this for a few weeks now, because this has really been in the works, because we wanted to make sure that it was 100% right. And we were really ready to launch, and we are ready to launch. So we're going to give you guys kind of like that showcase tonight of what's in store for you, and realize that hopefully by the end of this, and we'll take some questions at the end for sure. So please, if you do have questions, save them for the end. But we want to make sure that you fully understand, if you're not all in now, what does that mean? If you are all in now with NLS University, and then you want to get to, either way, if you want to get to professional, we'll explain that so you can really understand what's the difference between all in NLS University versus the now Lifestyle Professional. And there are significant differences between the two, both from a commission standpoint
only upgrades to better stuff, right?
Yeah, as well as obviously the value that we're going to pack into the actual back office too. So there's going to be a lot of things. So I guess that being said, I guess we're ready to rock.
Get started. Yeah. Now, Keep in mind, folks, I'll be going back and forth to the fan page, but if you have any questions, we might miss them. But this is very exciting times. It's this is just the beginning still. It really is just the beginning. I know people's binary commissions posted today. They probably doubled for many people, which is really exciting, and I promise that. But we're just starting our supplement line. We're coming into the professional now, which is going, and we've listened to the troops. We've listened to the new people who are like, hey, I'm a little confused with Instagram. I'm a little confused with this. Where can I promote other ways? So into the professional is going to be a lot of stuff that people want, Daniel, that they want more information on how to dominate Instagram, how to email swipe copy finally done for you, stuff like that. So it's really going to be awesome, guys. And again, so this final weekend, you'll see some emails from me or Daniel. This final weekend will be the last way you can lock in at the price point that we're at right now. We still have the 3 payment plan as well, because anyway, let's start the slides. We got 150.
Just on that note too, Joel, I think, the professional that we're going to talk about tonight is officially not going to go live until next week.
Correct.
But we're going to showcase it tonight. We're going to share with you the difference. But the main point we want to get across is that if you're not all in with NLS University, with the actual university, you're going to want to do that first. So if you're not all in, it would absolutely behoove you to do that first, because the transition from all in to pro is going to be a lot easier than going from nothing to pro. Okay. So just keep that in mind. All right. I am going to share my screen.
Yeah. And the reason why we're telling you about it tonight, folks, is so that, sometimes you come to a webinar like this and you get a little excited and it's a little bit of information. So now you'll be able to really grasp that information over the weekend before we go live with this. So we're going to get all your swipe copy done for this. We're going to get all your ad copy done for this. Everything's going to be done for you next week. And we're basically tonight, as Daniel said, is a preview to give you a heads up of what's coming next week for sure. So over to you, my friend.
Awesome. Well, one of the things I like to start off every single webinar with is, just kind of want to go over the basics right here and how to find success with Now Lifestyle. Now, Joel, I love you like a brother, but if anybody wants to find success in an online business or success just in any business, it's not about Joel. It's not about the supplements. It's not about the Now Body workouts. It's not about NLS Professional. It's not about any of that.
Look like Joel, though. You got to use the supplements. That's all I'm saying.
I'm talking about success, Joel.
Sorry, guys.
Okay,
I'm just excited.
But I'm saying, if you want success, it starts with number one right here, making that decision that you got to decide that you want a result, whatever you want that result to be. More time with your family, traveling the beaches of the world. You want to drive an exotic car. You want to drive a Maserati. You want to drive a Mercedes 550, with a GVO license plate like Joel does. Whatever the result is that you want in your life, you just have to make that decision. And it sounds really, really, really simple. Yeah, I decided. I signed up. Cool. But are you going to quit in 30 days when it gets tough? Are you going to quit in 90 days when you don't make the money that you wanted to? You just need to decide. Number two, you got to take massive, massive, massive imperfect action. What does that mean? The more people you can get clicking on your link, the better. Find a way, learn, get resourceful, find free ways to do it, find paid ways to do it, solo ads, Facebook ads, YouTube, whatever it is, but find ways to take massive imperfect action and keep pushing forward. Stay consistent. Number three, develop a routine, write notes down, keep taking that action every single day, and develop a routine for yourself where you can keep pushing forward every single day. Number four, second most important thing is never, ever quit. However, if you go back to number one and you made that decision that you're going to do this for you, your family, whoever it is, then number four isn't even an option. You're not going to quit because you've made that decision. So
yeah, exactly, Dan. I just want to cut in there for a second. That's the only reason somebody fails is they quit. I want to use Sebastian as a perfect example. Here's a guy who started with us years ago as GVO, and I said, just don't give up, dude. Just don't give up, dude. Just don't give up, dude. And now, because he didn't give up and he took massive imperfect action, I enjoyed guiding him, because here's the difference. If I would you. So I said, Seb, go do this. He'd go do that, right? Okay, go do this. And the videos in our members area is everything you really need as long as you've made that decision. Now he's making a full-time income with now Lifestyle. He's now bought himself a car. He's now going to the gym. He's now actually moving down south, I believe, to Portugal so that he can work on the beach all day. That's just awesome. And he struggled for the first couple of years, okay, because he didn't have the resources at hand, and now he's making a full-time income. The only difference, massive imperfect action, he never gave up. That's it.
It's a beautiful thing. Absolutely beautiful thing. All right, so first, before we get into pro, we just want to cover Now Lifestyle University, like what it is, so everybody understands this. So right now, you can get Now Lifestyle University when you use the special link that is available for $997, or you could do the 3-pay and break up the $997. I think it's a touch more over 3 months. And I would strongly suggest that if you are not all in, that you go all in for many reasons. One, for commissions, but two, if you want to get to professional, to do that through being all in with NLS University is going to be a much, much easier transition, especially if you guys take advantage and use that 3-pay. So Joel, I'm sure either in emails, either this today or this weekend, or maybe even when we're done above the video, we could edit in the 3-pay link or something like that.
I'll pin it in there right now on Facebook here for you folks. I'll post it.
All right, perfect. And I want you guys to realize this too, that me personally, I have probably earned close to or just over $2,000 in passed up commissions from people in my downline. Okay. So what does that mean? If I sponsor someone named Bob, and Bob is just a reseller, and let's say Bob starts driving some traffic and he sponsors in David. Well, David says, wow, you know what? I really see the vision of this company. I see the opportunity. David goes all in. But guess what? Bob, who's on my front line, isn't all in. Well, when David goes all in, Bob misses that commission and it goes right up to me. That has happened a number of times where I've gotten $400 commissions multiple times because people are not all in and they are losing money. So don't put yourself in a position where you're going to lose money. If you're serious about building this business, if you're truly serious and you want to get those results that you made that decision about, then don't lose money. Find a way to get yourself to maximize the comp plan. Find a way. If you have to run around and sell stuff, pick up a second job for a little while, whatever you got to do, but just find a way. So with NLS University, right now, the way that it's set up is you get 40% commission on your first level. So people that you directly sponsor, 10% on your second, 10% on your third. Okay. So on average, you're going to get a $400 commission. You might get an extra $100 here and there when your team starts to grow and build. There are 3 main products that are inside NLS University. You have the email marketing course, which is, we'll explain a little bit how that's changing too. You have the email marketing course, which is really like email marketing 101 or marketing fundamentals. Joel does a great job of breaking down kind of like almost the science behind email marketing, which is really great. You have the Now Body certification course, which is I think it's 3 modules, right, Joel?
It's 4 modules actually, and then you combine that. Yeah, and it's got both the nutrition and the exercise side on it. And especially if you're going to be a confident product of the product, having that knowledge is the key to really furthering your success, because people are going to have questions for you when you and let's face it, a lot of people never go to a gym at first because of the intimidation factor or lack of knowledge. This course will give you every little bit of knowledge that you need to truly become a health professional.
Yep. And then obviously we had the 7-day retreat, airfare and hotel not included. And when we do transition into professional, the email marketing and the Now Body is still going to be there. The 7-day is actually going to back out, but we'll explain that again as we get a little further along. So you guys can see the price point here. The average price point is about $997. The average commission is about $400, at least on your front level. So that's with university. Now, as we said, if you're not all in, which is, and I know we use the term all in. I don't even know honestly where that came from, but if you don't have NLS University, you're going to want to do that prior to next week. If you're not there yet, you should really think about going all in, getting NLS University, and setting yourself up, because as we transition and we start to look at Now Lifestyle Professional, obviously you guys can see the price difference between the two, $997 versus $2,000. And I'm going to share with you guys as we get further into this how you're going to be able to transition from a university member into a professional member and do it at a very, very, very low dollar amount. Okay. So as you guys can see this, when people, now these are for brand new people or people that are just doing the $50 a month. To get Now Lifestyle Professional, it's $2,000. And $2,000 is going to get you on your front level $1,000 commission right off the bat. So when somebody goes all in with Now Lifestyle Professional, they're going to get a $1,000 commission. And, we actually thought about this, do we want to make it the same structure as university? Do we want to make it 40-10-10? Do we want to make it 55-5? But for some reason, a flat, nice, even $1,000 commission just had a really nice ring to it. And I think that's a lot better.
Everybody agrees. Hit that love button, folks, if you agree to that $1,000 commission.
It was either that or earn like, a $800 commission, then in a $200 and a $200. But we really just said $1,000 commission because it's a four-figure, bonus, and that is really going to be a difference maker for so many people. So with professional, unlike university where you got the 3 courses, professional contains all of the digital products plus NLS University. Okay, so I hope you guys heard that. So professional contains all of the digital products. So you have your reseller's license, the lead capture system, all the promo links, all of the back office things that you need to build your business. And you have the autoresponder and your Now Body. So all of the digital products plus NLS University. Okay, so you're getting all of that with this. Now we're just scratching the surface right now. Okay, so that's what you get right off the bat. Okay, Joel, anything before the next slide?
No, basically, I just want them to realize that basically they're getting all the digital products included, so there's no monthly fees for the first year if they come in at the professional. So they come at the professional level. What that's going to do for you folks is it's going to help you build bigger teams quicker, because of some people, again, you're locking in for a year, and I can guarantee anybody who follows the system, anybody who puts in an hour or two, let's say 5 hours a week, they will see success with this if they follow the system. So it's going to lock people in. It's going to give you better commissions, and it's going to keep your teams around for a longer period of time to really explode your business for you. And, I know you've got it on the next slide, but, I just want to say this, we're really loyal to our existing customers, because to our existing customers, you're still going to get even more than what's here. And I know you have that on the next slide, but we're not going to be charging you more on, you're not going to have to pay $500 or $1,000 more. So yeah, let's move on to the next slide, Daniel, and you take it over, bud.
Yeah. And just to kind of re-hit what you just said, this, when somebody goes professional, once you pay this, you're paid for 12 months. That means you have 0 payments for the next 12 months. And we'll cover this more in depth, but if you have people that you're bringing on and they go professional, that locks them in for a whole year, which means that they don't quit. They stay active in your matrix. They stay active in the binary. And it's just going to solidify longevity and stability on your team, which is fabulous. Okay. So on the next slide, these are some of the advanced level training courses. And we're just scratching the surface of really what we're getting at with some of the advanced level courses. Now, these courses are not available to university members. So if you are all in and you don't want to go professional, these things will not be available to you. I think it was Darla that asked a question, if you're all in, how do you get to professional? Don't worry, we're going to cover that, okay?
And it's a really sweet deal. Don't worry about that either, right?
Yeah. So these are some of the advanced training courses. So Joel mentioned earlier how to build a business on Instagram. There is a 4-module course that is going to be available to professionals that is going to show you step by step how to build a business on Instagram from scratch. Okay. So it's just going to give you guys another traffic source that you could use, something besides solo ads, besides Facebook, besides, YouTube, making videos and stuff like that. We're going to show you how to build a business on Instagram. There's an advanced traffic and conversion. So your business, if you guys haven't heard me say this time and time again, your business online is 2 things: traffic and conversions. In that course, I break down what is traffic, the elements of traffic, where to get traffic, conversions, what are conversions, how do you get them, what do they look like, that type of thing. We break that down for you. I'm not going to go through all these in detail, but how to create a lead magnet, okay? How to lead with value, advanced email marketing. Literally, we teach you how to email your list every single day, where to get content, how to create the content, like specifically exactly where to go get it, and how to structure your emails for success. How to build a value first funnel to make sure that you're leading with value, to make sure that the person putting in their email address wants to do that because you're giving them so much value. Things like how to create a welcome video, how to make a bridge video. Really, I want you guys to realize that professional is just that. When you are, I guess, Joel, we have to kind of officially state this, but if you're just a regular $50 a month member, you're pretty much an apprentice. You got the autoresponder, you got the Now Body, you're in there, you're getting your feet wet, you're dipping your toes in the water, you're getting a feel for, building a business online. But when you go professional, you do just that. You learn skills and the techniques and all the things that sets you apart from everybody else.
I agree. And the thing is, if you're all in and a $50 a month member now, guess what? You qualify for professional.
Yep.
See, I told you it was a sweet deal, folks. So yeah, if you're at $50 a month and you've already gone all in with the Now Lifestyle University, if some of you might be on the reseller of just the autoresponder or just the Now Body at $24.95 per month. If you want to go professional, this is what I need you to do. Listen up for a second. Just put in a help desk ticket. Say, I want to go from Now Lifestyle University to Now Lifestyle Professional. I authorize the $50 per month for everything rather than the $24.95. So that's the only difference. And as well, you have to be at the $50 level anyway to collect commissions on the supplement line. And you know what contributed to a lot of the binary, Daniel?
Supplements.
Supplements, yes.
Yep.
Remember, folks, there's going to be core people who want to build a business. There's going to be core people that want to go professional, but there's going to be a ton of consumers who just want to be a product of the product. And we've done phenomenally well with commissions on the supplement line. And again, what makes it exciting is cheaper than retail store. So, I mean, you got to be at the $50 a month if you want those commissions as well.
Yep. You just put the cart way before the horse, but that's okay.
I know, I'm sorry. I love
You're
myself.
excited.
No,
You're excited.
yeah, I'm excited.
All right. So to what Joel was saying, yeah, I mean, we'll cover all that. And I know a lot of you guys I'm seeing in the, Janet said it best. It makes sense to go pro. I mean, it's guys, it's a no brainer. It's a no freaking brainer. But again, these are we're scratching the surface right now with all the advanced level courses that are going to be in there. And as we get further into the next year, there's going to be more and more and more advanced level training that we put in there. So 1,000%, it's going to pay to be a professional. It's going to pay.
And the reason is, Daniel, we want to keep it evergreen, because the more we put in there, the more people become better professionals. The better professionals they are, the bigger their business is going to build.
Yeah, 1,000%. So, yeah, I mean, with what's in there now and then what's going to be in there, you're going to be able to build an amazing business and earn really big commissions. Okay. So obviously we talked about this a little bit earlier, but the pros of going professional, obviously you get the bigger commissions. You get $1,000 commissions. And then on your second and third level, you get the 5%, which is $100, but still $100 is $100. When someone goes professional, they lock in for a year. So that means that you don't have to worry about canceled payments. You don't have to worry about, are they going to quit this month?
Yeah.
And it's going to build long-term retention, because the people that go pro are just going to lock in that spot for the year in your binary, and they're going to be there. They're in it to win it. And they're going to be given all of the knowledge and all of the training to really rock their business. So if somebody goes pro, they have zero excuses why they can't rock this business, plain and simple. So those are just some of the pros of going professional right there. So this is what we have, where Joel kind of put the cart before the horse a little bit there, but how to go professional. Okay. So a lot of you guys are asking, hey, if I'm all in, what does that mean, et cetera. So here's the deal. If you are an existing all-in member, AKA you bought the Now Lifestyle University, all you have to do, if you're paying for the autoresponder right now, if you're paying $24.97 a month, in order to earn $1,000 commissions, all you have to do to upgrade is just pay $50 a month. That's it. You don't have to pay the $2K or whatever. You just have to pay $50 a month instead of the $24.97 a month. That's it. And then you will qualify for the $1,000 commissions.
And that $50 a month includes all the products and the ability to resell those products too.
Yeah. And allow you to earn commissions on the supplement line as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. So again, like
it's amazing. Sorry. Every time I hear somebody else talk about it, it's like, what a no-brainer. Like, truly what a no-brainer. You're getting the knowledge of some of the best marketers in the world, or, just the course alone is worth that. Just the course alone. Now you can go and collect $1,000 commissions on that course. We're paying out 60% of it back to the troops. And then it's at $50 a month. It's including 10,000 subscriber autoresponder, folks. At AWeber, $69 a month. You're getting the autoresponder. You're getting the Now Body. You're getting the lead capture system. You're getting all our digital products. You're getting the ability to collect commissions on the tangible products and the professional. It's insane. It's awesome.
Yep. Now in here, I have, obviously, are they going to be able to click next week, click on the NLS professional tab and upgrade?
No, they're going to have to put it. We're just, like I said, if you're ready to go professional, just put in a help desk ticket. The team will take care of it.
Judging by the comments, I think support's going to get about 1,000 help desk tickets. So.
It's okay. I'll give them a little overtime pay.
All right. So again, if you are an existing all-in member, all right. Now, if you're just a reseller, we'll cover that. So if you're just a apprentice, or you are just a reseller, you're going to have to pay the 2K. You're going to have to pay the 2K. But that's so earlier when we first started, that's why we said it's going to pay for you to be all in first. So I believe they have till the end of the weekend.
Yeah. So one person just said, I thought I was all in. If you're all in already with the Now Lifestyle University, great. There's nothing else you need to spend as long as you're at the $50 a month owning all the products. Okay. So I can't tell, people are commenting, I think I'm all in. Only you know if you're all in. If you invested in the university at $997 and you're all in, and all you have to do is get the $50 a month. Next week, when we go with the professional out, you'll earn, instead of $398 commissions, you're going to earn $1,000 commissions, and we're putting a lot more in there. So if you want to own the professional, it's not an increased upfront cost. It's just make sure you're at the $50 a month reseller / business owner of all the tools.
Very good. So those are the big differences right there. So let me just go back a slide because we've got a lot of people that are starting to ask the same question here. So if you're not all in, you definitely want to get all in, and you have till the end of this weekend to do that with either the 3-pay link or the one-time $9.97. And then to become a pro, all you need to do is just make sure that you're paying the $50 a month and not the $24.97. That's it.
Yeah.
So you got to be all in.
I just want to ask everybody who's watching on Facebook, because there's a couple people may be confused. Again, folks, if you invested in the university already at $9.97 or even the 3-pay, okay, all you have to make sure is you're at the $50 per month level. That's it. That's all. Okay. But after this weekend, if you want to be a professional, it's going to cost you the $2,000 without question. Okay. So just put a Y in the channel here, folks, on Facebook, if it's clear for most people. If you're already all in, if you invested in the university at $9.97 or the 3-pay, no, you're not going to have to spend another $1,000 to own the professional. Okay. You just got to make sure you're at the $50 per month. And again, this is just preliminary. Okay. So don't panic. If you're an existing member, and you're confused, don't worry. We're going to take good care of you. That's why we did this webinar tonight. This is exposing it for you. You're going to have a couple days to understand it better, and just don't stress out. We always take good care of you guys. The people that are with us first, the founders that have built the company to where it is right now, don't worry. We'll take good care of you. Don't get stressed. Don't get confused. You just know that, you've got till the end of the weekend. Everything's great. Over to you, Bob.
Yeah, and I know, like, as an example, like Philip, who's on my team, he's crushing it. He asks, like, so if I'm paying the $50 a month and I went all in, I don't have to do anything else. That's correct.
Correct. Exactly. Correct.
All right. So other than that, I think the only other thing is, again, just kind of wrapping up, being a professional, $2,000 for going pro covers you for your first year for everything. No payments for 1 year. After 1 year, so originally, and this might be a shock to some of you guys, but originally what we were thinking of doing is making it $2,000 per year. And then we're like, Joel actually talked us out of it. And we're like, let's not do that. So after 1 year, at the end of your first 12 months as an NLS professional, all you got to do is maintain the $50 a month. That's it. Again, no.
And with evergreen stuff that we're going to continue to put in there, so it's extremely high value. Again, remember, guys, if you want one comparison, AWeber on the autoresponder side alone is $69 per month. You're going to get everything for $50 a month and collect 90% residual commissions. 90%. I don't know how we do it, to be honest with you. I know we can do it because I've been in business for 19 years, but those are crazy numbers, folks. Those are crazy commissions. And now $1,000 commissions on top of that. And let me tell you, folks, up until a couple of years ago, I myself did not really understand the Ascension product model until it was put in front of me using Apple as an example, right? They've got $70 billion in cash in the bank, and they wouldn't have $70 billion if they only sold one product. I fell in love with my iPhone, then I ended up getting 3 MacBook Pros, then I ended up getting a desktop computer, then I ended up spending I have 600 films, movies on iTunes now. It's crazy, because I became a lover of the Mac product. So these commissions are going to absolutely 80% of your net profits. Understand this, folks. 80% of your net profits to drive your business forward are going to come from 20% of the people that invest in the professional. It's very important. That's what drives any business forward.
Absolutely. So just kind of recapping here, after a year, just $50 a month to maintain the pro status. And obviously, if you want to get supplement commissions too, you also need to be at $50 a month. So guys, if you're not, two things, if you're not all in, get all in. You have till the end of the weekend before we launch pro. All right. Number two, if you need to get to the $50 a month level, if you're only paying monthly right now for the autoresponder at $24.97, then as Joel mentioned earlier, you need to put in a help desk ticket that you want to go pro, and then they're going to just, instead of $24.97, they're just going to charge you $50 a month. So basically, you're just going to double what you're paying. Instead of $24.97, you're paying $50 a month. That is going to allow you to earn $1,000 commissions versus the $400 commissions as an all-in member. So big difference. Okay.
You're right, Daniel. There's already 15 messages in the help desk to go pro. So I'm going to be a little overwhelmed. So just to recap one more time, because a couple of people are confused. If you go pro, there's no monthly fees for the year. Okay. For new people coming in, you don't have to invest more. Right now, it's just make sure you're at the $50 a month level. And remember, at the $50 a month level, it includes all our digital tools, the autoresponder, the lead capture system. It includes the Now Body, on-demand workouts. It's just phenomenal value. And it also includes your reseller fee, which qualifies you to collect 50% direct commission. So get this, folks. When you bring in new people and they pay the $50, $25 monthly goes into your pocket. The other 40% goes into the binary. And I think this month, Daniel, you enjoyed your binary commissions a bit, that leveraged income,
Certainly better than last month. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
And that's that, folks, for those who are big into network marketing, we've really created something quite phenomenal. Okay. In that binaries, because I've been involved in many binaries, a lot of people don't like binaries, and here's why. It takes time to build a leverage team. It takes time. The good news is, though, once it starts building, it grows really quickly. That can take a few months. But with the upfront $1,000 commissions and the upfront 50% commissions into your pocket, that covers that end. You can make big money super fast while you build long-term residual income. And again, I want you guys to realize right now, we've got protein, we've got our Elevate, and we have our fiber. I hope this is fiber. Yeah, we have our fiber here. Those are just 3 core products. Folks, just last month alone, we paid 6 figures in commissions just on the supplement line. Okay. Now imagine when we add more products, you're going to see a lot of surveys from me on, what do you want to see next? Is it possibly a CoQ10 supplement, maybe vitamin D, maybe a multivitamin, maybe creatine monohydrate, maybe a green supplement? Whatever you want is what we're going to produce to help you build your business further. So imagine, I know this. There will be way more commissions as this company matures from highly consumable, tangible products than there is on the digital side. Right now, the digital side is paying phenomenal commissions. It's made a lot of people a lot of money. But I'm telling you, because I'm more customer, the reason I've been in business for 19 years is I've always focused and obsessed over customer value first, okay? Now, there's going to be, on the digital side, not knocking it, there will be thousands, if not tens of thousands, and maybe even 100,000 people using the autoresponder alone. Why? They love the autoresponder, and that's it. So there's going to be a lot of people using that, and that's great. But there's also going to be a lot of people in the offline world, okay? How many people on this planet today even understand what an autoresponder is? Probably 10%. How many people on this planet, just in the United States alone, need to live a healthier life and have the right supplements and the right education to do that? 41% of the US population needs to lose weight. In fact, 41% of the population is clinically obese. 33% of our children today, folks, are clinically obese. And people have never been able to stick to an exercise program before because the mindset is you got to train for an hour. Where did that come from? It came from the filthy personal trainer who wants to get paid by the hour. And I mean that lightheartedly. I know there's personal trainers on here, but that's where the economics came from it. They can't say, listen, you're going to train 7 to 10 minutes 3 times per week, but I'm going to have to charge you for the hour. You can do this at home. You can do this at a gym. You can share it. There's so many people seeing amazing results. I got the biggest heartfelt, sorry, Daniel, but I have to, Cynthia Eads, 59-year-old grandmother who said, I finally see my feet again. She became disabled at 39 from fibromyalgia. She said, the pain's going away. It's almost gone. Thank you, Joel, for giving my life back. Oana shared her picture of herself in her Now Lifestyle shirt in Cabo versus today. It's like loose, totally loose in the back now. So Oana, congratulations to you. Another person, Rodney, lost 130 pounds, folks. He got off sleep apnea. He got off the machine. He got off everything. Another gentleman, Mike Reed, lost over 140 pounds. Again, sleep apnea, type 2 diabetes, gone, completely gone. That's where we're going to build a $5 billion a year company is, I could see roughly maybe 700 million a year coming in from the digital, but billions coming in. Why? Because again, to be honest with you guys, there's some people who will never get what an autoresponder is, but they know that they want to live a healthier life. They want to eradicate diabetes out of their family, obesity. All that is very, very important to those people. And especially, it's amazing, Daniel, I didn't share this with you. The bulk of our live feed, of course, is men because they're watching me. But out of the men and the women, so it's about 60% men, 40% women, but both age ranges that watch us the most, 45 to 55. Why? Because that's the age where if you don't smarten up, if you don't start changing your lifestyle habits, and the lifestyle habits are easy, folks. I still drink margaritas all the time. I still go out and eat all the time. The only difference that I do is I add my fiber, I add my protein, I trade 7 to 10 minutes 3 times per week, and that's what's going to make the difference. Sorry, I had to say that. That's my passion, folks. That's what's going to build this to $5 billion a year. So you better get on board right now.
Boom, microphone dropped. So I mean, that's really it on the slides here. Obviously, if anyone has, if they're just catching on now, they can go back and they can watch the replay. The last thing is, guys, just remember that success is a learnable skill. All of Joel's knowledge, all of my knowledge, the fact that we both we get to do what we love. We get to help people. There's a lot of people out here in our groups and our teams that are doing absolutely amazing at this business. But we all started at one point from ground zero. We all started somewhere. And as long as you're resourceful, you make that decision. Success is a learnable skill. You guys can learn anything, the same stuff that we know, the same information that we know about autoresponders, capture pages, supplements, all that stuff. You guys can learn that as long as you take the time and you decide that you want to learn. So other than that, I think what I'm going to do is,
well, I just want to tell people, Daniel, that I pinned the 3. What you need to do as an existing member, because this is available to existing members only. If you're not a member, guess what? Become a member tonight if you see the vision and the passion of what we're doing here. It's just the beginning. I pinned the 3 payment plan to the top of this live feed. You're going to click on that link. You're going to log into your members area and then click on that link again. Okay? So click on this link. It's going to redirect you to a login page. Log in again. Make sure you're in your members area. Come back and click that link again, and that's where you'll get the 3 payment plan.
So again, if you, and we can still got some questions coming in. I guess we can make sure that probably take a few minutes and answer any questions. But if you want to get all in, or sorry, if you want to go pro, you have to be all in, and you got to be paying the $50 a month if you want to earn the $1,000 commissions. If you're not all in and you go straight to pro, it's going to be a lot more money, like double. So that's why it pays to go all in first. And you guys have until the end of this weekend to either use that 3-pay link or pay the $9.97. And then it's just $50 a month from there. And then you can start earning $1,000 commissions, because once we go live and brand new people are coming in and they see NLS Professional, then they're going to go straight to paying the $2,000 and you're going to be earning the $1,000 commissions. And also too, is what's great is when people are using the Amazing campaign, correct me if I'm wrong, Joel, but we're starting next week, we're going to be tying in that upsell video too.
Absolutely.
On that funnel.
Yeah, that funnel is converting the best on the paid side. That 14-day trial that people are taking is just off the charts right now, so that's awesome. It's guys, and again, I feel a little bit overexcited tonight because it's just the beginning. We're finally becoming the mature company that I wanted the original vision to be. And, it took a little bit longer than I would have liked, but at the same time, I'm glad we did it that way. You learn your lessons from your successes and your failures. And if we would have brought in 20,000 people on the first day, like I did with other companies that we own, it wouldn't have been, there's not a negative help desk ticket in Now Lifestyle ever. There's maybe 1% of people in our Facebook group who are confused a bit. It's just positive energy. Everybody sees the vision of where we're going, and you got to jump on board, folks, because with or without you, we will, as a team, make this happen, but I'd love to have you on board. You got to be on board because we have already saved many lives. Trust me that. And there's just hundreds of thousands of other lives, millions of lives that need to see our system. End of story. Drop of microphone. Anyway, did you see any questions specific, Daniel?
Yeah, there's a bunch rolling in here. I don't know. So just, I think Liv asked a question. She said, I'm paying 50 a month. I thought I was all in. So I just want to clarify, if you're paying, if all you're paying is the 50 a month, then, you're not all in with the NLS University. So if you want to get to professional, you need to get all in with NLS University first. So a $50 a month member is technically just an apprentice. You're not all in, you're not a professional. So you're going to want to get all in. Joel pinned the link at the top of this page. So click that link, get all in first, and then all you need to do is continue paying the $50 a month in order to qualify for the professional and the $1,000 commissions. So I hope I answered that question there.
Yeah, and some people are asking questions, jumping in on because they jumped in late, folks. We're 40 minutes into this. We'll probably let it go so that people can watch the replay. That's why we do it live on Facebook too. You can go and watch the replay 5 minutes from now once it's processed or whatever. But there's nothing else to say. And if you watch the replay and you're still confused, guys, we have the most amazing support team on the planet. You don't go more than a half hour without our team answering your stuff. So what I'll do, if there's a certain amount of questions that do come in, I will do another live feed tomorrow answering those specific questions. And even if you can't join me live, you can go back and watch the replay again. I think that's a good idea.
Yep. And I believe, are we going to do another one on Saturday as well?
I think so. I will say why not.
Very good. Very good. I'm just scrolling through, seeing if there's any more questions in here that we may have missed.
Hit that love button, folks. Just hit the like button just under my signature. Help this go viral. The more you love it, the more it's going to go viral. The more, the sport, Jeanette says your support is amazing. They are amazing. The teams are amazing, folks. It's taken me many, many years to build a very solid team of people that care what happens, what goes on in this company, care about you very, very much. It's an amazing, amazing team. So kudos to Texas, kudos to Ukraine, kudos to India. You guys, I love you guys. Thank you so much for taking such good care of people, because it's about obsessing over your customer is what's going to get you to the next level. So thank you for that. Thank you for the comments, guys, in there about the team. They really are a great team.
Richard Cooper is asking the $375 all-in Maverick and then $24.97 a month. If you want to be pro, get all in with the 3 pay. But then
you go to $50 a month. Exactly.
Yeah, but you got to be paying the $50 a month to be a pro. So you just put in a support desk ticket, and then you'll be a pro. Then you qualify for $1,000 commissions. So let me just get sure. I'm all in, but I only pay $25 a month. How do I do a support ticket? Again, right at the top of your members area, there's a little link that just says support. Click on that, create a ticket, tell them you want to go pro.
I want to go pro.
Just like Eric Worre says, want to go pro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So yeah, just log in your members area. In the header, folks, is a support button link. So go to nowlifestyle.com, click on members login, and at the top is the support button. Team's awesome there. Absolutely awesome. They'll take good care of you. And again, don't panic. Some people get overexcited. We are doing this on Thursday night so that we can do it again tomorrow and do it again on Saturday. And don't worry, we always take good care of people, okay? So if you miss the deadline by a couple hours because you got confused, we're going to take good care of you without question, okay? So don't panic. Watch the replay. If you jumped in late, it'll give you better clarity of what's going on here. And it's just the beginning, folks. It's just the beginning. We will be doing billions and billions and billions of dollars across the board. I promise you that. I know that. I know that from the bottom of my heart. There's going to be a lot of people who say, yeah, I know Now Lifestyle. I wish I got in when I didn't know about them, and every day more. And dude, I got to share this. More and more people. And by the way, if you're one of those people, please make an appointment. It makes me nervous. We got millions of dollars in server hardware here, but the amount of people that just walk through the door now, as we get better and better known, it's insane. It's 4, 5, 6 days a week. People are just like, oh, I was in Dallas, but I was coming to San Antonio. I wanted to say hi. I have no problem with anybody saying hi, but when you're 6'5" and 350 pounds and you walk through the door and I don't know who you are, it makes me a little nervous. I'm just saying. Just saying. So anybody's welcome to come by anytime. And yes, there's a big question about that. We had our first, workout session here about a month and a half ago. I was shocked, like almost 40 people showed up. I thought it would be 3 or 4. We're going to be doing those more and more and more. So folks, you're going to have a huge competitive advantage if you're local in this area as far as bringing people to the headquarters here. I get Facebook comments every day. I want to come and train at the gym. I want to come train at the gym. I want to come to the gym. So the next one, I'm going to give you ample time. I send out an email like 2 days before the Saturday thinking, well, if a couple people want to show up, it'll be kind of fun. And for me, if I save one life, that's enough for me. So if one person showed up here and we showed them what to do and it saves their life, that was enough for me. But it was close to 40 people. So the point I'm going to make is watch for an email in the next week or so, and then 2 weeks later, we'll have another local event that we'll film here. So it gives you ample time to come in from Dallas or Houston or wherever you're coming in from. But we'd love to have you. So that's another thing I wanted to cover. A lot of people wanting to come train at the corporate office here. And maybe, Daniel, at the same time, we could bring in you and a few other people and have a good time doing it. Do a little mastermind at the same time.
Sure. Have some fun.
I'm good, folks. I think we should call it a night, dude, so that the replay is not too long. Anything in final words you want to say?
Dude, it's just professional's no brainer, man. I mean, the value alone for what you guys are going to get as far as the courses that you're going to go, the knowledge that you're going to get, and BT Dubs $1,000 commissions. I mean, come on. And once people go pro, they lock themselves in for a year. So you're just building retention, stability. There's so many benefits to it. It's a no-brainer, absolute no-brainer. So you want to lock yourself in, get yourself to be a professional so that way you don't lose commissions. Oh, one other thing that I wanted to add, which we did not have in those slides, but and I know you and I talked about this, is that for whatever reason, for whatever crazy whacked out reason, you're all in, but you don't want to go pro. You just don't want the extra $600. If you just don't want it, and somebody under you goes professional, I believe they're still going to get a $400 commission like they would
so basically you get the same commission that you would get if it was a university student. So you're going from $400 commissions guaranteed, $398 to be exact, to $1,000 commissions.
Yeah. So if you're crazy and you don't want the extra $600 commission and you just want to stay all in with NLS University, if somebody on your first level goes pro,
they get the extra commission.
Yeah. You're not going to get the $1,000 commission, but you'll still get a commission. You just won't get as much. So,
and I just want to say, because I see the help desk, people say, "Come on, does that really happen often?" Yeah. Happens.
I know you send out those emails a lot, like, "Hey, you just lost another commission," but guys, that's legit. I told you guys earlier in this webinar, I've earned almost $2,000 from people not being all in, but they sponsor someone who goes all in.
Yeah,
it's crazy. Don't lose money. Period.
No, exactly. Find a way, get it done. All righty. Well, that's it for me, Daniel. You?
Nah, dude, I'm good, man. We dropped the hammer tonight. So, I mean, we've unleashed what pro is, what it's going to be. It's coming out very, very soon. It's going to officially launch next week and be available in the members area. You'll have access to the courses. And other than that, man, stay tuned. The next couple of days, we'll talk about this again. And just, $1,000 commissions, man. $1,000 commissions.
So anyway, folks, if you want to go pro, put in a help desk ticket. We will take care of you there. Daniel, as always, thank you, my friend. Always blessed to be working with you. Thank you, everybody on Facebook, all our leaders, all our customers. It's just the beginning. Fall in love with helping people. That's all you need to do to get to the next level. Have an awesome day, folks. Love you. Bye, Daniel. Thank you very much, buddy. We'll see you
later, guys.
Bye for now.